The Tiggo EV Crossovers, obviously the notable member of that lineup, Uni Batista. She is by Nogales, Gonzaga, Mondoñedo, Arroyo, and their foreign guest player, Ana De Beer, very young, 24 years old. First. Thunderbells finished 6th in the Invitational Conference, 5th in the on-tour pocket tournament. Eroa passes. Here's the first touch for De Beer. And straight to Batista with the up, and Batista rejected by Gonzaga.
So the attackers of Chery Tiggo really need to find other ways to score, or, you know, at least get through that wall of ZUS Coffee.
Off-speed hit from Ana De Beer. Very aggressive to kick things off. Out of system play. Barely making it across the net off Batista, and it was 6 against 5 easily. That one scored by AC Minor. It's a 6-point cushion now. Some urgency off after this really lethargic start by the Tiggo EV Crossovers. Nice combination. And De Beer. Right now, the Thunderbells getting whatever they want, Neil. We'll go back to Franny in just a bit. Meantime, back to the action here. Nabor goes to Batista. Batista almost. Nice dig by Eroa. De Beer off-speed hit. Maraño picks it up. And now Nierva hits it from the back row off a bad pass there. Miscommunication. And AC Minor again. That's at least the 2nd point for Minor.
Mondoñedo in this opening set. And Chery Tiggo looks frazzled.
Yeah.
This is her first time playing outside of her country. She said that so far the Philippines has been such a special experience for her, even having been able to watch the Worlds and Team USA. Now, Ana De Beer has had quite the showing so far.
Naki Ana De Beer na. So, when it comes to reception and defense, mukhang pinapagaan din nila yung buhay niya.
And want her to conserve energy for offense. Meantime, AC Minor also contributing good numbers here in the opening set, Neil.
Set number 1. Seeing high efficiency attacking from ZUS Coffee.
And what a reverse set as well. I mean,
to make that counter run.
Well, they've cut the deficit to a more manageable number. They were down by as many as 8, but a quick side out by Ceballos. Perfect timing at the net. These break points are very hard to come by right now for the EV Crossovers. And I'm looking at the face of Coach Chery. Yun yung hindi mo maipinta. That reaction. And Nogales rejected, but good coverage by Mondoñedo. Chance ball here for the EV Crossovers. Down the line, Galang knocks it in.
EV Crossovers are trying to... Baby Jean Soreño is not in uniform also for Chery Tiggo. For those looking for her, Mylene Pat is in uniform.
Batista, what a dig for Eroa. Mondoñedo to Ceballos from the back row. Nierva will play setter. Here comes Galang again. Off-speed hit, easy pickup for Eroa. Mondoñedo to De Beer. Oh, Nierva popping it up. This is going to be an off-system play. In fact, a free ball for the Thunderbells. De Beer tries again. And this one is not coming back.
Horsemen in the past few days, and they really told me that Philippine volleyball is the scrappy type of volleyball. They're very mapapagod daw sila dito sa Pilipinas, kakapalo.
Galang, in the meantime, starting to wax hot here in the opening set. Ara Galang, a 3-time UAAP champion, former Rookie of the Year. Fernandez, out of UST, left with a couple of years in her eligibility from UST. De Beer buries that one.
I mean, how can you stop
the EV Crossovers as you take a look at this defensive play of the set, brought to you by Elastosil. Back to 4. Nogales out of UE. There, nice block by the Thunderbells against Seth Rodriguez, fresh off the bench.
To be the main advantage of ZUS Coffee.
Seth Rodriguez, another former UE player. Good pass by Eroa. Combination play. De Beer knocks it in right in front of Alas Pilipinas libero Jen Nierva.
To be able to establish at least a double block against Ana De Beer. Look at that.
Coach Namar Miguel digging deep. from his bench now. A bad pass by Robles. An off-system play here. Left-handed push by Batista finds a way in.
Wasn't the best set from her teammates on the floor of ZUS Coffee, and she just used her offhand. She had no other option but to...
And a lot of work ahead for Batista and the EV Crossovers, down by 6. No more timeouts remaining for the red shirts. Robles. Good dig coming from Gonzaga. Two players colliding for the Thunderbells. Batista pops it up. Robles with the left hand. Now De Beer sends it to the side. There's Ceballos. Finds the corner. And the run continues here for the Thunderbells.
Right on the line for Viola.
Despite an off-system play, Viola Ceballos goes long and catches the
Kamay
line.
ng blockers ng Chery Tiggo.
Great serve. Overpass. Easy put away for AC Minor. This is now the biggest lead for the Thunderbells at 9 points. Robles finally gets the side out, but the damage has been done. Seth Rodriguez. Montoñedo from the pipe. Ana De Beer. This is 9 set points for the Thunderbells. Robles this time going down the line, and it's wide, and that is it. It is over.
Number 1, it felt like they were just chasing ZUS Coffee, trying their best to cut the lead. Nagawa naman nila eh. It's just that they weren't able to sustain everything. And now, this is the start that we want to see from Cesc Robles and the rest of the EV Crossovers. Be a block point.
I mean, Cesc Robles, not a really tall player, at 5'5", look really tall and athletic, but then all of a sudden you see her jump, and definitely a major contributor here offensively for the Thunderbells. That one bounces off the block, hit by Galang. Gonzaga blocked again. Defense at the net stepping up for the EV Crossovers, but the off-speed, De Beer, so many options in her arsenal. At one point, there's a 6-1 lead for the Thunderbells. Montoñedo, AC Minor. That's been, aside from the De Beer attacks, that middle attack for the Thunderbells, so lethal.
Many options for Chloe Montoñedo. Pag nasa harapan si AC Minor, she's very athletic, and she's very agile.
Right. Galang, cross court. Gonzaga easily picks it up. De Beer. Oh my goodness.
I thought that the blockers of Chery Tiggo positioned perfectly for that Ana De Beer hit, but somehow she was still able to avoid the hands.
There were 2 right there. De Beer already at least 11 points. Short serve there from Gonzaga. Batista rejected coverage in the back row. Overpass. And nobody now in the back row for the EV Crossovers, as the Thunderbells now lead by 3. In the NCAA Atlantic Coast Conference, or ACC. Galang. De Beer passes. And, ooh, yeah, that's a floor touch for sure. Point for Ceballos.
To get them all the way to the end. Back to you, Eric and Neil.
All right, thanks, Franny. But they need a lot more fuel right now here in set number 2, down by a couple of points. Karen Verdeflor in the game for the first time for the EV Crossovers. Galang already has 4. That's a nice dig for Eroa from the pipe. De Beer picked up easily by Robles. Gaston. Oh! Initially looked like she was going to score, but apparently, yes, she will. It just falls inches short on that return by Gonzaga.
Great effort from
the pipe again. De Beer gets the side out and stops that 3-point run of the EV Crossovers.
15 points already for Ana De Beer.
Well, De Beer, she's got Crossovers within 1, but they have not led so far this entire match. Oh, Arroyo curling around. Nogales for the point.
Combination play from the middle.
Gaston with a hit. Gonzaga sets it up for Arroyo. Productive minutes for Arroyo off the bench from the pipe this time. Batista dug by Montoñedo. Eroa sets it up back to Arroyo. Second straight hit for Arroyo. Nierva with the dig. Robles. Eroa to Montoñedo. And here's the beer from the pipe. That will come back. Great effort by Nabor and sent over by Galang. A crowd roaring in approval. And the rally continues. Excellent work by both teams on the floor. Combination play. Gonzaga is blocked. And the defense will step up big time for the EV Crossovers. Lucille, selyado ang bubong. Ano bang panahon?
That's the kind of defense that you want to see from the...
If I'm not mistaken, this is the first deadlock of the match. 10-all. Now a chance to take the lead for the first time today. But Gonzaga says, wait a minute. So no lead yet for the EV Crossovers.
Quick recovery there from Jovelyn Gonzaga in the previous stage.
On the boards, got a full front line now with Rodriguez, Robles, and Gaya. And that hit off the block as De Beer scores again. De Beer with a good pass. AC Minor.
It's just so fast. I mean, that's the perfect tempo for Doñedo ng bola. Sa kamay niya, napalo na ni AC Minor. So you have to get the right timing if you want to get a touch on the
Movement, but I'm sure deep down inside, he is not a happy man right now. Mondoñedo. Arroyo. What a dig. I mean, Robles. Terrific defense in the back row for the EV Crossovers. Minor with a left. Great adjustment. Gaston pops it up. Batista. Block. Gaston with coverage. Batista tries again. Gonzaga. Here is Arroyo. Oh, everything getting dug. EV Crossovers, the defense so good. Arroyo pops that one up from the pipe to Beer. Drops it and scores.
Another soft swing from her from the back row. Last second, she changed it up. Found that spot behind the double block of Chery Tiggo.
Biggest lead, 5 points for Mylene Paat and the EV Crossovers. Arroyo. Oh, turned away by Mylene Paat. Feeling it.
They need the finishing kick because they're almost there.
Yep.
They're 4 points away from tying this up.
The player they call Mama P. Chloe Mondoñedo with a serve to Batista. Robles bounces it off the net. Gonzaga with a one-handed pass. Easy over coming from Arroyo. Chance ball here for the red shirts. Eroa with a dig. Arroyo. Cross-court hit. Hierba pops it up from the pipe. Batista. Yes!
Wasn't the cleanest of pipe attacks, but the point is a point. The crossovers, more substitutions now for Coach Norman Miguel. I would say, ang ganda ng balasan niya ng tao. He found the right moments to put...
You are the Thunderbells. Good serve. Now an off-system play. Paat. Yes, might be bad.
That's 3 quick points for Mama P.
Of Mondoñedo. Nabor to Robles. Robles sends it outside. Robles, they made their run as well on the Robles serve midway through the second set. The Beer turned away. This time, AC Minor. She has been the lone bright spot for the Thunderbells here in set number 2. For AC Minor, 1 set point saved. There are 5 more for the EV Crossovers. So a reverse set. Aragalang will put it away. It was not a surprise. We expected a comeback. Overs. Point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Their offense picked up, and they shut down Anna De Beer of the Thunderbells as well. So a great second set here for the EV Crossovers. After both teams have shown their best hand, their best foot forward. Let's see who comes up big here in set number 3. Santiago, her first touch. Coverage by Mondoñedo. Eroa goes reverse to Ceballos. Both teams great coverage on the floor from the pipe. Robles. Mondoñedo digs it up. De Beer now, their version of a pipe attack. Nierva. That save will come up short. The first point of set number 3 going to the Thunderbells. Has her sights on the 38 of Helen Rousseau of the Foxies. Running attack there. Oh, Gaston had nowhere to go. De Beer with back-to-back points. Seasons for Chery, and this one is in.
was inside. So play catch up, pero hindi pa rin enough to win the set.
It's a 2-point run right now for the EV Crossovers. The beer is blocked. Santiago. Yes, pushing it with the right hand. And, get back there, maybe even go for gold. That serve is on the line. Santiago catching lines on 2 straight shots. Good pass. Battle at the net. That was won by the red shirts. Mondoñedo to De Beer. Standing spike. Coverage by Robles. Batista from the pipe. Roa picks it up. Here comes De Beer to answer. De Beer, what a shot again. Ana De Beer.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Chery must be very glad. This start by the Thunderbells. Minor, got it. You name it, she's done it.
Yeah. And she's already in double digits. 10 points officially for AC Minor. She's showing everybody that.
For the EV Crossovers, it's just a 2-point game now. De Beer, another good pass. Nogales, meantime, yes, the side out for the Thunderbells.
Be quick.
That faced Seth Rodriguez and the EV Crossovers, but now they get a chance to tie. De Beer from the pipe, got it. Eroa with a good pass. De Beer. Good coverage by Verdeflor, but the dig goes over and De Beer puts it away. Mondoñedo to Gonzaga. That's perfect distance from the net. Perfect set.
We're just happy that we got all the necessary documents and yung mga approvals and clearance for all of the reinforcements to play.
That's right. Robles didn't like it, so an easy over. Gonzaga passes, running attack. Minor, got it to go. Good serve. Yerba with a better pass. Here comes Robles. The dig by Ceballos. De Beer, got it. Oh, wide. Gap. And that corner, Gaston and the EV Crossovers. Just as the serve clock was winding down, Gaston and De Beer. That one, a beautiful shot. 5-point cushion and 5 points away from winning set number 3 for the Thunderbells. Nice block, but coverage there by Batista. Here comes Paat. De Beer pops it up. And an easy over by Ceballos. Chance ball for the red shirts. Here they come. Paat again. Back-to-back points for Mylene Paat.
That's another
game. 16 serving 20. Good pass by Gonzaga. 1-2 for Mondoñedo.
Mondoñedo
in the NCAA, former best setter as well. That was in season 99 last year. Overpass. But Thunderbells can't put it away. Here comes Galang. Big goes over this time. Another chance to attack. Galang, drop shot. Good.
She's been the Robin to the Batman of
Correct.
Batista.
Again, right on cue.
That's what we need for their squads.
3-point game from down 5. Mondoñedo to Ceballos. They got to get a side out here, but a good dig by Verdeflor. Nabor. That one a little low for Galang. De Beer from the back row. Robles. Here's Batista. Oh, what a save. Nogales, though. That one went wide, so the run continues for the EV Crossovers. Good pass by De Beer. Can they execute here? There it is. De Beer with a side out. Points away from winning the 3rd set, but only 3 points up, so not a safe lead. Rodriguez, easy pickup for Mondoñedo. Eroa will play setter. Here comes Arroyo. Got it!
There up front, so you have to maximize her presence.
There you go. Batista.
Can be as simple as that.
Now Arroyo and company can close it out. Batista. It's outside. They don't even have to work for it as Batista throws the point away of Chery because they can't afford to lose this one. Set 4 underway. Kate Santiago puts the white shirts on the board first because he might have called a timeout again because that was a 2-point run by the Thunderbells after his timeout. And there's a side out finally from Batista for the EV Crossovers. This 2025. High scoring affair for De Beer. Oh, that may have been a on the line shot. They're not going to challenge. So 4 serving 9. The running attack. Minor rejected. Single lady block. Second block for UA. Coach Miguel can get a side out if there's a touch here, but there isn't any.
Yeah, as expected.
So no timeouts and only 1 challenge remaining for the EV Crossovers. Draft checks in. Coach Miguel now grasping at straws, looking for a way to get a side out. That is outside. Is there a block touch? Reinforcements, Anna De Beer. Showing everybody it's not all about youth. But the dig goes over. Chance ball here for the red shirts. Then they get a side out. Yes, Paat delivers. Short pass. Galang. And again, Kate Santiago's been everywhere. A good dig coming from the Boar. Galang tries again. This time, Galang gets the side out.
She was up again.
Agate had a couple aces on her serve earlier. Batista rises. As popped up by Mondoñedo. Nothing falling easily on the attacks of the EV Crossovers. Batista tries again. Here's another dig. Agate pops it up. Easy over. Here's a perfect chance ball. Galang unable to capitalize still. Another chance ball. That's, ooh, could have been a double contact. Let go by Fernando Velarde, the first referee. Ceballos popped up by Nierva. Crowd roaring with each and every shot. Batista finally the side out for the EV Crossovers. She can score
6
straight.
points. Yeah, they need 6 points to close this one out.
Of course, she can score 5 straight. They're in it. Or she's in it as Batista gets the side out. So it's the reinforcements. Maraño, the team captain. Erroa with short pass, underhand set. Ooh, Arroyo chasing it down in an underhand easy over. Peñafiel looking for back-to-back points, but that one dug by Gonzaga. Arroyo rises. Peñafiel passes from the pipe. Batista dug by Gonzaga. 2 great digs by Gonzaga. Arroyo. Batista passes. Here's Peñafiel again. Off the block. Yes, Peñafiel with 4. Batista, perfect pass. 1-2 for Nabor.
It's a 5-1 run for the crossovers.
Mondoñedo out to Arroyo. Cross-court hit. Picked up by Batista. Galang. Erroa passes to Arroyo. Batista, a couple of great digs for her. Galang cross-court hit is on the line, and it's a 1-point game after being down by as many as 10. Arroyo bounces it off the block. The dig goes over. Another opportunity to attack from the pipe. De Beer. Oh, what a dig, but it goes over again. Nogales saves that rally for the Thunderbells.
For ZUS Coffee, don't look now. This is a strong front line for Mondoñedo. Ana De Beer, Riza Nogales.
2 points to win, 2 points to tie. Oh, Aragalang again is the hero for the EV.
She can finish at 37.
Nabor, Batista. Batista saves a match point, but there's one more for the Thunderbells. Gonna be huge if she gets another one. Here's a chance to put it away right now. De Beer, why not? Got it! 37, De Beer, and the winning point for the Thunderbells.
What an opening game for Anna De Beer. 37 big points.